Hey guys, are you ready to ace it with Ava? Now here we have a flash class telling you all about Google Slides, how to earn using Google Slides. Now Google Slides is an online version that's similar to Microsoft PowerPoint, which you find in the Microsoft Office suite. Now, how can you use Google Slides to earn? Now, graduation time is coming up, and you can have a slide presentation that has different images showing things that went on at the particular institution. So schools may need a slide presentation created for them to use for their graduation ceremony. So you can be the one to create this for them. So you just go to New and you go to Google Slides. Now, just like with Google Sheets and the other types of Google items, you can also use a template, but I'm just going to show you how you would create something like this from scratch. Now, when it comes up, you have a part that says click title. So I'm going to let's say the school is called Get Started with Freelancing Today. So let's type in Get Started with Freelancing Today. So you would fix it up and change a different style of writing and color and things like those. But it's a flash class, so we're not going to be going in such detail. Now you call this a text box. So I'm going to remove this other text box because I don't want it. So I just select it and then click delete on the keyboard. Now to get another slide, I simply click on the slide right there and then press enter. Now this is the fun part where we can put in images. So here I will type graduation day. Remember, there's no set design. I'm just designing this just to show you what can be done. So the school may decide to give you an idea of what they want created, or you are given the freedom to come up with your own design. So I have graduation day here. Now I want to put in some pictures, so I go to Insert, Image, and Upload from Computer. So I have some random images here that I'm going to use. So let me use this one by double clicking it and it comes up on the page, and I can use these buttons here to resize it. So they're called resize buttons, and I can use the four-way arrow and hold down on the image and move it. So I'm going to insert another image. So Insert, Image, Upload from Computer, and I'm going to insert this one here. And then I can resize this image as well. I can put it up a little more. You can decide the design that you want, but position the cursor on the different resize buttons and move it accordingly. So I can go down, I can go up, you can size it accordingly. So the good thing about Google Slides, you can add animation to the different images that you have. So to spruce it up, I can add some animation to these images. So I would just select the image here, and then I would go to Insert, Animation. Now you notice over here we see that the image is selected and it says that the animation that is already on is fade in, but you can choose whatever animation you want. So here I will select the item and then I click Add Animation, and I have a wide range to choose from here. So I can choose flying from the right or fly out to the right. Let's choose flying from the right and see what that looks like. And you can actually preview it, but we're not going to preview. Now I want to put animation on this one here. So I select it by clicking on it and then I click Add Animation. And I can choose fade in, disappear. Let's choose fade in. All right. So if you want to see what your slide looks like, I'll soon show you where to go. So I can actually select this and change the size, make it a bit larger. That's too big, so let's put it down a little bit. All right, and I can actually change the color by coming here and I choose a color here. I can bold it. I can resize this as well. Suppose I want day to go in the next line, I can do that. And I can actually put the text in the middle by centering it. So I can move it up a bit because you notice that it's being cut off, or I can move the image down somewhat. So you can have several slides with different images. Let me show you what this presentation would look like when you actually run it, because it's not how you would actually do the presentation. You would go to View and Present, and then this is what persons would see it looking like. So graduation day would be there. When you click, you see that image comes in. that image fades in as well. But if you want to start from the beginning, you would click from the first slide and then you would start. Now you can also not just put animation on the images, the slides themselves can appear with what we call a transition. So when I click this slide here, I just click transition, and over here I can decide what transition I want. So I can have slide to the left, slide to the right, flip. Let's look on flip and see what that looks like. So I'm going to go to view and then present, and then when I click the button, we see that the next slide appears. Alright, so let's look at another one. Let's look at the cube and see what that does. Let's look on the cube. So let me click on this one and choose another transition and click cube. And let's choose cube for this first one as well. So cube. So let's do the presentation. So have you ever been to a graduation or something like that, or sometimes funerals as well? Funerals can need this service as well. You know, the pictures that you usually see in the program for the funeral, some persons do a slide presentation of that, so that can be used as well. So when I go to view and go to present, that's the first slide that comes up. Then when I click, you see that the cube changes, and then when I click the mouse, each image appears. So one way to earn from Google Slides, you can create a slide presentation for either a graduation day for a school or maybe as part of a funeral program. Remember, you need to create your own earning opportunities based on skills that you learn. So if you found this video helpful, just comment below and let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this.